as you were. Look at everything I've got done. Oh, it's okay, it's alright. Tell you what we do need though. Say goodbye. Look, that's how cold it is. There's probably just been lying out here all night. Spiders and living in it. I did just drink some cold water though as well, so that's not gonna help. Took it in as well. For added coziness. Anyone in the chat? Not yet. That's alright. We've only dropped in. Thinking I should be pinching out these things. What do you reckon? Should I pinch them out or not? They're supposed to be determinants. But I don't know at this stage what's what, you know what I mean? There are a couple of chrysanthemums on, that's basil. I know that. Like, that's definitely a tomato, but beyond that, it's habit now, I don't know. Could be a little deeper though, couldn't it? Anyway, back to the job at hand. Before it gets any later, colder, windier, darker. A little topping up there, I think. They could do a topping up. Just a wee topping up. That's a little bit too much exposed for my liking. For my particular liking now. Round we go. Round we go. Round we go. Where will we stop? Look. Still at it. Still at it. Still at it. Busy, busy. Busy as ever. One love. One love. Only one glove, but the last glove. Where's it at? Where's it at? Is it 4? Is it 7 millimeters? Sticking in the hole. Strong enough. 5 broccoli. Happy little broccoli. Just 6. One more. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. That's 7 purple sprouting broccolis. Your work here is done. But we'll water them and let them grow anyway, just in case some of these fail. It's always nice to have some backup. Right? Next. Kale. Specifically a variety called a red boar. You see the red stems and the red kind of purpley underside of the leaves. And yeah. We'll have the same kind of root as well. The red boar kale. It's like a curly kale but red. And I couldn't find any normal curly kale. Oh, there's the wind. Where's my general? Go. For maybe 6 or 7 maybe. Much shorter than I expected. Like the broccoli was very long. Yeah, quite short. I'll have to make me hole more shallow. one kale. I kind of make the hole and then pop the root in and then sort of just enclose it. You know, like that kind of job. And I'll water them in obviously as well. Well enough, like considering it's just in a 3-inch pot. Oh my god, the wind. That's 2 kale anyway. Kale over kale. Kale over kale. You have no idea. You have no idea. The reason I didn't finish it, what one might call a small headache. So here I am. Harish. Look at that. I don't know where I'm going with these holes here. Again. That's 3 kale. Anybody in the chat? No. That's okay. Hit the like button anyway before you go. Hit the subscribe button. Oh, I dare you. I dare you. Keep using smaller, freaking out ones. Oh, there we go. Just like that. There's another one. Oh, there it is, in there. Wait. I don't know about that one though. Sounded like a bit of a snap. Say hi in the chat. That's kale. Red boar is the variety. Like a red curly kale. And that's 4 of them potted on. We're looking for about 7, let's say. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe even 8. We'll see. Cluster of them here. It's falling over. There's more root, I think, in it. I think I'm ripping them away a bit too much. Five kale. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. This is what I do here. Suburban vegetable growing. And sometimes some roadside botany too. And shorts of insects and feathered friends and all sorts of carry on. And maybe in the winter it might go a bit off the rails. Because it gets a bit... quiet around here in the winter. As you can imagine. So we carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. I think we should be laughing. Roma, oh, very good video. You're very good. Hey Roma, thanks very much for the comment. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for stopping by. I'm potting on purple sprout and broccoli, red boar kale, and bright lights chard. Currently on the kale. I think I remember you from before. He's only a baby. Do you hear that? That's Dublin. What? You hear? What did it? What? Thanks for stopping by, Ron. Anybody else in the chat? The screaming seems to be getting further away. The screaming is going in the right direction. That would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. I'm gonna try and not rip the root of this one. Oh, it's quite a big one. I thought that was 2. I thought that was 2 seedlings for a moment. It's actually just the one. It's quite large, so large I thought it was 2. 2 small ones. I was gonna say ignore that for the one. Fell over. Poor little one. Raise up, come on. Don't touch it with that. Onto the knee. Onto the knee, Richard. You can do it. You can do it. That's red boar kale. It's like a curly kale, but it's red. Well, purpley kind of red. I guess depending the variables of sunlight and nutrients and so on. You know, that general kind of red that plants have. Especially in the Nebraska family. Red cabbage and purple sprout and broccoli. It's crazy to think that they're all bred from the cabbage, the Brussels sprout, kale, the whole lot of, the wild cabbage, mind you, which is like a sparse looking, sort of large shrub. Sparse in terms of its leaf. I think it's maybe even coastal. I'm not 100% sure about that. But anyway, onto the chard. I need to pop them on. I'm 100% sure of that. Little baby chard. The variety is bright lights. Hit the like button, people. Why not? It makes me feel good. Has no algorithmic effect. Has no financial effect. But I'm not here for money. I'm here to show off what I'm doing and what you could possibly do as well. If you've got a little tiny bit of space on a windowsill or preferably in a pot or a garden. And to also show you what I'm doing and how I'm failing. can learn from my failures. Or just laugh, point and laugh. Those are the elements. Those are there. They're behind you. Oh no, they're not. Oh yes, they are. Right now for the chard. The trickiest of all. I have 2 comments in the chat. 0 likes. What's going on? What's wrong? Chard. Now, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pick them out individually? Hell no. Can't get that squeeze. Keys. And a little wrapping. Wrapping in the traditional sense. We give it a wrapping as well as a hip hop, a hip hop. That's not very modern at all, is it? But it's so rap. Chip bark or wood chip for drainage. I think it works quite well and encourages a little bit of positive fungal activity. At least you hope it's positive. I'll just divide it with that little beast. One. There's actually 2 of them. There's one. Still it's a seed touch. So that's first to go in. I think there's 2 there actually. Yeah, there is. 2 roots. So I'll take the one with no seed in it. Get the seed coming off it. Nice big hole. Same again. It's chard number 1. And as with the purple sprouting broccoli and the red boar kale, they'll all need watering as well, of course. 3 more waiting there. 4th. And what will be a 5th once it loses its seed. Something like that. I don't know about that. I'm liking the look of these ones, and they're quite dry. I'm gonna leave these to grow on. And this plug here is quite dry anyway. So I might just take 3 of those, and then we'll call it a day on the chard anyway. Salvia apparently. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Hardly gonna throw that out into my recycling bin just yet. I get as much use out of it as possible. And then watch this. reusing it helps reduce it anyway in the first place, and eventually it gets recycled. It's literally reduce, reuse, recycle. Is it not? A little squeeze and a little tease. And then we hold onto these. Hopefully that isn't advertising too much. Hit the like button and say hi in the chat. Tell me where you are, if you're growing anything, if you'd like to grow it. Hashtag chat, not just hashtag live gardening lads and lassies, and anyone floating in between. That makes 6. I don't know, listen, they're so beautiful. Oh, there's the rain. Had to come, didn't it? So, that's just chunky one. Ones I wanted really. Chunky chunk. Chunky chard. Chunky chard. Jeepers. And the rain came falling down. We won't let the rain dampen our spirits. Right. Onwards. Just see a bit of this from there. Maybe more. It might be okay. We've got more, so I think they'll be alright. This rain gets heavy enough, I may not have to water it. I don't think it will. It'll be enough to bother me, but not enough to really water these. If I could somehow funnel it all into one spot. Then we'd be laughing. But can't. So. No, we could. We could make a water catching and saving system. But I'm way behind my composting system. So one step at a time. Right? Oh my god, look at that. It's ridiculous. Length of it. It's bigger than a pot. But what are you gonna do? Stick it in there anyway. Get your mind in the glitter chat. What are you doing? Oh, she's coming down now, boy. That's 2 charts. Hit the like button, people. Or don't, whatever. Say hello. Say hello. Ooh. 3 chard. That's 4 chard. If you like this kind of crack, hit the subscribe button there and hit the like button. Say hi in the comments. Hello! Thanks to Roma for stopping by. Do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Talk to me. I lost count there. What are we on? 5th Kale, or 5th Chard. Chard. Living in the past. We did Kale already. 5, okay. What have we got left? 1, 2, so 7, 7 and 7. Oh no, actually, because I've only got 2 pots left. So what's that then? Oh, it is 7. Look at that. 7, 7, 7. Does that have any significance in numerology or any? The significance is that your chair is going to wither away and die. Jeez, my knees are going to wither away. Look at me. Oh, hair up my knees. I'm only a young man. Don't you say. I say I'm only a young man, and then when the chat comes alive, the mockery begins. Not as long as the other ones. Six Chard. In the backyard. Hey, he's a poet and he doesn't know it. Say hi in the chat there. I've only got 2 comments, so if anybody said anything, and I've got 0 likes, so if you want to say something, work away there. Maybe you can't understand the word I'm saying. Let me know in the comments if you can't understand the word I am saying. 7 Chard. 7 Chard and 17 viewers. Hit the like button, somebody. Doesn't cost you. Hit the subscribe button, please, and leave a comment for me, please. Let me know what you're going. I've just put on 7. Purple sprout and broccoli. 7 red boar kale. And 7 bright lights chard in the backyard. Supposed to be to get the rain away at work, but the wind's picking up. The rain stopped though, so we'll have to water these after all. Drat and double drat. I'm gonna hop into the greenhouse for a second and sit down somewhere where I can stretch me dodgy knee. Old man. He's an old man. Jeez, that wind's something else, buddy. How do you know? Where's my cushion? That plastic lid. How are we getting on? How are we all doing? 9 likes and 11 in the chat. It's going 11 viewers anyway. 1 person in the chat. Well, look. What can you do? I can't force you. I can't come to your house and force you to like the stream or comment or interact with me. So I'm just forced to sit here and talk to myself essentially. So the next plan is to basically water them in a little bit. Not too much, like, you know. They don't need to be watered in too much until they're final planted. And they're just been potted on from seedlings, maybe a little bit early. Normally I'd leave them a little bit later until I pot them on. But because I'm sort of late on everything, including them, I don't want to just speed it up a bit. I'm gonna blow away, lads. Quick. Send help. So next of all, I'm just hoping it doesn't start absolutely lashing. It's looking alright. This is Ireland, so anything could happen. In terms of the rain, anyway. It could get heavier, or it could reduce. There are your options. We're currently in a trough, so the only way is more rain. So I'm gonna grab a bit of water. I'm actually gonna fill up a bottle. I might have a bit of water in my watering can out there, so I'll fill up a bottle. And like little babies that they are, the seedlings, that'll water them with the bottle. And then after that, I'll need to come in here and water a bunch of things that are struggling along here, cosmos and everything. And ideally, I'll plant them out. I'd rather do that tomorrow. and I'll be able to do that tomorrow afternoon because I won't be working tomorrow. I have an appointment in the morning, so all going well, I can come back here and maybe even do a live stream. I need to edit a video as well, a potato update video. How exciting. Exciting for an Irishman like me. And it would be for you too if you were growing them. Check out my playlist on growing potatoes at home if you're interested in seeing how I do it. And then you can amend that to something that's probably a bit more practical to yourself, if you so please. What's growing behind me? Cucumbers and tomatoes. The cucumbers are flowering there. I don't know if they're male. I think it's supposed to be an all-female, but I was talking about this in an earlier stream, so I won't be waffling about it here. It's using it should be really going up there, me. Not, maybe I should have put the cane over that way then. It's my fault. It's not the cucumber's fault. We can't blame a cucumber now, can we? No. We can't be blaming cucumbers and our misfortunes and our stupidity. Or damn idiocy. And speaking of idiocy, I don't know what that is. It's a tomato, like, I don't know if there are money makers. I think I mixed up money makers, which are veining or indeterminate habit, with bush tomatoes, which are like determinate varieties. And I wouldn't mind so much, but as you probably know, with vining tomatoes, you need to pinch out those side shoots there. But not so with bush tomatoes. So I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm waiting to see, like, I can't kind of wait forever, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, maybe I pinched out the top of one that's outside, thinking it was, like I wasn't sure, but I said I'd use it as a sort of an experiment, because it's kind of in that batch of uncertain ones, so I said I'd pinch out the top of that one and see what happens. If it's a vining one, well then it's finito. And well, not necessarily. If I don't pinch out the side shoots, stuff will come off that, but considering where it's placed, it'll be only a burden on plants around it, and on me and my having to deal with it. Like, so after all these years, I still can't tell the difference between indeterminate and determinate tomatoes or tomatoes, whatever you're having yourself, when they're young, you know. Does anybody anywhere have any clues about that one, I wonder? Let me know. Right. So nobody's liking, nobody's chatting. That's okay. That's alright. That's okay. What's that? What are you doing with a guitar capo? Holding my phone with it. It's multi-use. Don't mind if I do, thanks very much. Do you know what, actually? I'll take these off as well. I'll take these off. Bish. Bosh. And is there tiny leaves forming on the there, I wonder? Well, there's only one way to find out. Boom. You've devastated it. It's devastated. You've ruined it. That's it, it's ruined. So we'll do that, hopefully. Double up, right? And then you take one of these, and then you take some mustard. Alright? You go, well, that's a flavour bomb right there. Mustard and basil. You squish it all up. See what are you doing squishing it up? You squish it up and it'll release all those flavonoids and so on. Whatever the heck they're called. You know what I'm talking about. Let me grab a bit of plain old lettuce. Doesn't taste like anything. Is that fly? Bit of protein. That's what that is. Away you. We don't want you. You stubborn little shitbag. That's what you are. And we'll take that lettuce leaf and we'll stick our little flavour bomb inside it and we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up there. Then what will we do? Throw it in the bin. Hang on. We'll eat that up. Yes. Yes. Now, look at that. Oh my god. That's unbelievable. That's amazing. So, just as I suspected, I was about to jump back out. I was about to pop back out of the old greenhouse there. And what happened? Thank goodness I stopped for a snack. It started raining again. And sure, didn't the sky look completely clear? I even said it to you. Do you remember? I said, it doesn't look like it's going to rain for a while anyway, but the wind's picked up. The wind's still the same and it's also raining. Anybody in the chat? No, nobody in the chat. One person in the chat. Oh yeah, Roma, you were here before. You were on my Alliums Hate Me, Brave Sunflowers and Soil Akin to Concrete stream. How very nice. Thanks for popping by again. Everybody else is afraid to say it. You probably don't know what to say. That's understandable. I'm well shook up from that wind, I can tell you. What was that? It's a dragon. Well, there's the rain anyway, so I might as well just hang out here for a bit more. What's going on, people? The smell of that basil? It's in my pocket. The guards stop me and go through my pockets. What have you got in there? Got the herb, man. The basil herb. Bad boys, bad boys. This, if you haven't noticed, this the actual chat portion, but nobody's chatting. I'm chatting to myself. That's all right. I'll put it up later, and I'll look back at it and have a good old laugh. Dysphagia. But Roma put their 2 cents in anyway. Thank goodness. The rain comes falling down. I still have a Sweet William in its 3rd year there as well. That I'll be needing to do something with. And as you may know, Sweet William flowers in its 2nd year. It's a biennial. And then in the 3rd year, sometimes it can flower, and sometimes, generally though, it's considered strictly a biennial. So it won't flower in the 3rd year, but sometimes it does. And I've got one flower on one of them at least, and potentially more, definitely more, but it needs to be looked after. I'm gonna refresh the compost in it, and and see how that goes. But I've another one out there that's currently out of a pot. It's in the brassica graveyard, where all the old brassicas are until they get battered with a hammer and thrown into the compost bin. Um, I don't know where to put it. It's still nice. I was talking about it earlier on the other stream. It has it's like limey green colours. So I think partially because it's probably nutrient deficient, particularly in nitrogen. But I'll refresh that though, and with that refreshing will be a nutrient boost. I'll throw some manure in. That's always good. It helps everything. Shit helps everything. Throw a bit of shit at it there. It'll be grand. So yeah, but I still don't know where exactly to put it. Somewhere in the front, probably. The front's a disaster this year. The allium leaf miner have done a number on the onions and the garlic and the leeks, so there's going to be a free spot there anyway. But if I want to put third year sweet williams in there that may or may not flower, not really. So I could just put them in the open ground somewhere. I do that a lot. I will be doing it with a lot of the cosmos and chrysanthemums and that. That's the reason why I'm growing them on in pots like that. So they get a little bit strong enough. You see this marigold here suffered a snail attack during the night. So just until they're a bit stronger, you know, I won't put them out just yet. There was 3 basil in there. Only one of them, well, 2 of them technically there now. There's actually 2 of them. And that one's struggling, so that one may survive. Oh my god. I need to go out and rescue those things. They're over in the corner. On a little shelf thing. You might be able to make it out there. They're over there. And by golly, it's lashing and windy. By golly, I tell you. Be Jesus. Oh. Be Jesus now, it's fucking coming down now, I can tell you. Oh, big God, it's coming down now. You can hear that now. It's coming down. Look, you wouldn't believe now. They're over there, look. Waiting for me, crying out for me, crying out there. Oh, you poor little buggers. You poor little buggers. We're growing now. We're growing. We're bleeding growing. There's a kale there actually, look. A 3-inch pot. Need to do something with that. It's just space. No, but the front's feeling like more of a good idea. I've also got sunflowers here. I call them the meth addicted sunflowers. They're just like homeless addicted sunflowers on the side of the street. They're clinging onto each other. Oh, you're right. That's not fair. I don't know. Fuck off then. You might as well hang out a bit longer and talk to myself. Since nobody but Roma's adding their 2 cents into this enthralling conversation that I'm having with myself. Getting more of a response from the wind. And it's not happy with what I'm saying. That much. Not a bit of moving around either. You need a bit of, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. They can't be too coddled. Can't be too coddled. Isn't that right? A little bit of tough love. Coddle them too much. And they'll be too weak. I don't want no weak babies. That's supposed to be a determinant. I have my doubts, I can tell you that much. think they're all vine tomatoes. I think they've led up the old river. Look. It's not saying I don't trust Amazon. Of course I trust Amazon, and Jeff Bezos is cool. Jeff Bezos is all right with me. I just won't be using the service to order any seeds anymore. I was desperate. It was a desperate attempt. I couldn't find any bush variety tomatoes anywhere, so I said, alright, I'll give it a go. Since it was supposedly the quickest. And what happened? I received 2 of 3 deliveries, and the third one was lost, apparently. And then the seeds didn't germinate for a good long while, and then the germination was inconsistent. And even, look at these ones. About a week after I brought these ones outside, a week after that, these ones germinated inside. A fucking week after these came outside, these germinated inside. And they're sturdy little feckers. Well, goodness gracious, I was going to just throw the whole seed tray out. I got another one there. And I believe there's another one up there somewhere at the back there. I think that's 3 out of like 8 seeds or something that I saw with that one. And they eventually came up. When they did come up now, as I said, that's like a pretty strong, sturdy little thing. Like, but I was waiting forever. I was just about to throw the crap out. So seeds from Amazon, and I know there's seeds sellers on Amazon, so who holds responsibility there? I suppose it's Amazon really, isn't it? Or the seller? Whatever it is, anyway, it's probably not the best way to go, as I've learned. And I'm sure most people probably know that anyway. But if you don't know, now you know, cracker. Ooh. Am I trying to get banned off this site or what? Apparently you can't say cracker anymore. That's really coming down now. Right, what I'm gonna do is leave this here. Like so. Dene rash na cúpla nóid leis an glossary bioga. Glossary bioga. Agus fan an sin le a ho. And hit the like button and subscribe. I'll be back in a minute with all these babies. I'm gonna get absolutely drenched though as well. So yeah, I'll need to do it like quite fast, but just too many for me to take in one trip. So I'll see you in a cúpla nóid. Fan on shin, hit the like button and subscribe. One out of that. Look what I've been sitting on. Do you like my cushion? Oh my goodness gracious, but get in there. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Where's the one you want? Oh, laziness has won out. Laziness has won out, people. 2 trips in the bum hole. Now, I just brought the whole fucking thing in. Oh, I don't know how, but we got there. Did we just say bum hole? No. You're hearing things, look. You're hearing things. Chard. Fucking, whatever that is. I've already forgotten. Whatever that is. Hey. Alright. Okay, we'll go with that now. I wanted to tidy up in here as well, but that's obviously not happening. That is not going to happen. That particular event is not going to occur. That needs to be watered in as well. I'm bored, aren't you? Jeez, what sort am I? What am I like? What is it that I'm like? Can anybody tell me? I'm a fucking Egypt. There you go. I've answered it for myself. The big old fucking Egypt. That's it. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, it's not going to work out this time. I think too harassing. A bit too much. But I like to look at the back there. Out the way. Awesome solace. Oh. Awesome solace. Oh. We'll try and do this again one more time. One more time. Oh, Jesus. Where's the Chard? It must be still out there. Put them in the rain. Oh, goodness gracious. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that was 8 Chard actually. What a shock. This changes everything. Sweet. So, that's all them inside. Now we just need to water them in a little bit. I have an old plastic bottle line around here somewhere, I'm sure. An old milk bottle. Oh, you've seen it before if you've been here before. Reduce, reuse, recycling, right? Wilty Budel, Wilty Budel Banya, Wilty Budel Banya. I'm going to say I'm sure they're horrible. Needless to gum, and it's up. We'll keep looking. No, it's not there anyway. No, it's not. Fui bucket. We'll say fui bucket. Fui moored. Fui moored. God. Scandalous. That's some scandalous wind, that is. Alright, I'm going to get a fucking Budale Baymaresh in a minute or two. Still no more comments. Sometimes I get off and it's like I haven't seen like whatever X amount of comments. And then at the end of the stream it says that there was more chats then. So I'd like to think people are actually typing things in I can't see for some reason. Same with the likes. 0 likes. Maybe there's actually 10 likes. Yeah, I'll keep telling myself that. I'll be back in a minute, right? back to finish the job. Don't worry, I can't see you folks. Hit the like button. Yeah, you can see me, I can't see you. It's all those in the hood. Look at this one already falling over. He isn't going to get much light down the bottom here, actually, I just realised. That's okay. We're getting nocturnal. I mean, they're cool weather crop, really. Jesus, it's flying. Oh god, it's coming out 2 holes. Doctor, it's coming out 2 holes. Doctor, it's coming out of 2 holes. There's a little spider. Yep, spider. Down, Alla. Down, Alla. Down, Alla. See him? He's a wild child. He's a wild child. See if you can get him to crawl on the... Oh, he's only crawling. There you are. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Amazing acrobatics there, I have to say. Give the Faggio brothers a run for their money, eh? I'll tell you that much. The famous Italian acrobats from 18th century, I believe. Early 18th century. That one's just like, so I put the water on top of the fucking thing. That's alright, I don't need to start it laughing. Tattoo it, Kyra. Like it. There we go. Everybody okay? You alright? You wanna go back there? Okay. You wanna go over here? You wanna go back there too? No, you. You sure you don't want to be here? That'd be better. Oh, you know best, do you? These plants think they know best. I don't know what sort of plants we're raising these days. Nothing but talking back and knowing better. On a water flood. That'll do. If that won't do it, I don't know what'll do. You might say, oh, that's very little amount of water you put in there with those. And you know what? I can only agree with you. Can we leave it there? And then while I have this in hand, I'm going to water this chili here. There's also a purple basil there that I didn't think was ever going to make it. It's the only one that kind of did make it of all of them. So we give that a drop as well. Since it decided to not die, it'd be rude not to give it a drop of water. There's a Mary, she might as well have a look. I'm just talking here, talking off screen about what I'm doing. What's the live streaming now? That's a good point. 46% on the old battery. That's alright. What do we need battery for? As I was saying, since they're there, they need a bit of a watering too. Why not? But not too much. We don't want them thriving. That sunflower's dead anyway, but look, you never know. We give it some water. And we'll just drip through. We'll drip through onto these yolks, which are struggling as well, and they need some water too, so we'll give them some water as well. Doctor, it's coming from 2 holes. That's coming from 3 now, Doctor. The last time I was here, it was coming from 2 holes. Now it's coming from 3 holes. I don't think you made me better, Doctor. I think you made me worse. I don't think that surgery was necessary. I think you just put another hole in it. I think you're a bit of a con man, Doctor, now. In fact, This isn't even a doctor's office. I never wanted that in either. But I'll give this About the Flower Cosmos a bit of water. And I'll just try that on there, like just as if to, like, that won't do anything. But look, they're dead. But that's okay, because we don't want them. We don't want them anymore. We don't want you. We don't need you. No, but actually, honestly, we don't. Look at that nasty weed back there, though. Isn't that interesting? You'd hardly notice these things sometimes. And then you do notice them, and it's like, I'm an idiot. How did I not notice that? But in this case, it's like it doesn't really matter. Is it a weed? It is. Nasty looking out, isn't it? You can't really see it there, but... Oh, there you go. There you go. A little moustache comb. Anyway, enough of that. They're dead anyway. But they're not. If I gave them a bit of water now, they'll come back. But we don't need any more fucking tomatoes, that's for sure. And not at that stage of growth anyway. And same with those. 5 of them there, but this one is deciding, you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit different here. You can all die, but I'm just gonna keep on growing up and feck you all. And you know what? I'm gonna plant you out somewhere, because I respect that. Tenacity. The tenacity of this tomato can only be applauded. And I'll give you a drop of water. And you know what? Since you're hanging out with your friends, I don't want them to feel left out, but I'll give you more. Because you're the top dog, the boss. I'm gonna plant you out in the open ground somewhere, just and see how you get on. If you're doing that well there, struggling, I'll put you in the open ground somewhere. I won't even pinch out your side shoots. You're already gone to flower. In a 3-inch pot there. Like, it's like, feck this. I'm creating some heirloom tomatoes in this 3-inch pot. I don't give a shit. Fair play to you. This cucumber is struggling in here. Well, it's not actually struggling. No, it's doing quite well. It's trying to climb up the greenhouse. So my plan, as I was saying earlier, was to move all this crap out of here eventually. Like, plant up all that stuff. Their leeks. Find a spot for them. I've got a row of them out there, but with the allium leaf miner on a full bleeding go. I think they might settle down for a while, but then they'll be back in the autumn, like, you know, when the next breed hatch, which have been laid by the current batch of feckers. It's the first time I've experienced them lately. But look, that chrysanthemum, it's looking a bit, it's lacking, everything's lacking air in here, because I'm not always on top of opening things, and the windows aren't worth the feck. They just let the rain in. They're bleeding useless things. I talked about that in my December update video on my channel, if you want to subscribe and check it out. It's about this PVC greenhouse when I got it, and all the faults, not limited to that hole, and this dodgy door, which is now zip tied up, which is part of the reason, and me not staying on top of it is why it's not getting enough air. You'll see here in the chili, of all things, you don't want that happening, do you? You don't want that in your chili. And the chili's like, what's going on, man? And I'm just like, sorry, bro, but like, I don't know, like, it's just an air situation. And maybe you're a little compacted in there too. And I'm not going to worry you though, that's for sure. And if I do worry you, it's going to be from below. Alright, and I might even get a bit of chip bark and stick it in there around you. And the same goes for all those down there. But I might put in a drop of manure first. A drop of manure. What is it, fresh manure? No, a handful of manure. Because as you taste your love, food gets better when you add a handful of manure. Right? Isn't that how the song goes? With the world's best tomatoes. Royal Horticultural Society. That's where these came from. And Amazon, that's where these came from. Notice any difference? One viewer. Well, I admire your courageous nature of sticking around. Maybe you're someone who's actually genuinely interested in this kind of stuff. Well, thank you. That's amazing. I would offer you some lettuce, but you can't take it. And you probably also like prefer me to wrap some mustard and basil up in it as well. Or do you just want some lettuce dipped in some mayonnaise? Anyway, back to these. This late growth one. You give that a drop of water as well. You see, I'm not going mad with the water. I shouldn't really be watering from above, but I haven't got enough of those to be doing anything. What I had in previous years was nice big containers that I'd throw a lot of the 3-inch pots in when they're at that stage, and just water from below, and it's way better. Like, you know, every year I say, oh, I need to do sort that out. It's just constantly getting this crack, especially in here when there's no air. It's dreadful. Like, you know, you go to all that effort and it's just like algae or whatever, algae kind of crack all over the place. How are you doing, lads? Alright? Okay. They're about to perish as well, but we're not going to let them. We won't allow it. Yeah. They'll be grand tomorrow. Oh, will they? Yeah, they will. Oh, look at these guys. I bet you most that in the greenhouse. That's alright. Again, should be watered from below. They're just speculative chilies put in here for the tiny little things. It's way too late. It's too late for those. Definitely too late for these and that. But like, if they grow by the end of the year, I could attempt to overwinter them again. I got 4 years out of the last ones before they died this year. Just when I made the video for it. They could do with a drop of water in the back there, but they'd be alright. They can fight out. Those basil could be pinched out at the top as well. But I'm gonna wait until yeah, I'm gonna like eat that. I'm gonna go around pinching out all the basils, and I'm gonna use that basil for something. So yeah, it's still lashing out there, so I can't really do much else. But I've done that anyway. That's not bad, right? That's not bad for like 2 hours work. I've been chatting as well and chilling, like, so talking to myself mostly. But in the first stream today, or the second stream, whatever it was, I had a bit of a chin wag with Dene, so cheers to Dene for that, and Roma for leaving their 2 cents. Everyone else is too shy or something. What's wrong with you? What's going on? So yeah, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, people. I'd very much appreciate that. How long have I been doing this for? An hour and a half? That sounds about right. Well, an hour and 26 minutes. Let's be real. Yeah, I think that's all I have for today. I'm not going out there and getting rained on again. I was already rained on earlier in a t-shirt. So we leave it there for now. And please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And watch some of my videos, watch some of my shorts. They might be more entertaining. But yeah, leave some comments, and thanks for stopping by. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next live stream. And until then, take care. Slán. Slán the foil.